Chaz, and they call me the Memory Man. This is our YouTube series on memory. This is where I answer a few questions that actually turn into topics about your memory that I will explain. So why do they call me the Memory Man? Well, first of all, I had a very bad long-term memory that was getting even worse. Plus my family's had a history of both dementia and Alzheimer's. So it actually forced me to find a way to fix my bad memory, and I was fortunate because I created the guaranteed results memory system that works every time or your money back. Now, I do cover most questions that are general regarding your memory. However, I like to explain them in what I call layman's terms, rather than a technical or scientific way. Unfortunately, I don't discuss anything with dementia and Alzheimer's because they're already in an advanced memory loss stage. But what I do cover is to show you how to personally avoid both dementia and Alzheimer's. So let's go to today's topic in our session. Okay, today's topic is senior moments. What does it really mean when someone says they had a senior moment? Could they be covering something up? Well, most people that have got to the point where they think they're having senior moments, it's where they forget something that they should have known or something like that. Seniors have created a cover for what a senior moment really is. Most seniors think your memory as you age is supposed to get worse, and that is flatly not true. You can be on your dying bed and have a great memory system if you know how to take care of it. So when someone says, that they're covering up, they're really covering up the fact that they're getting older, and they don't want to say, I'm getting older and can't remember things like I used to, so they use the funny word, senior moments. So what really is a senior moment from? It's really in your long-term memory where they've had a recall problem. They can't remember something most of the time. A famous person or an event or something they should have known, so they just say senior moment. But what it really is, the underlying is a long-term memory problem that if they don't address it and fix it, it will get worse and worse and worse. So let me first explain what long-term memory is, how it works, and also why sometimes it just doesn't work. So long-term memory, first of all, when you hear something, see something multiple times, you watch multiple movies of a famous person, when you were your wedding day, or whatever that has been put into your memory, everyone has what I call a memory warehouse. It stores your memories forever. And here's the thing that people don't know. You never lose that memory, and you can't forget it. And you're saying, wait a second, there's some things I can't remember from my past that I knew at one time. Well, what you can't do is you can't recall that long-term memory. And there's something in your brain, and it's called a hippocampus, all right? And there's actually two of them, one on each side of your brain, but they do the same thing. They are the gatekeeper to your memory of what allows the memory to go in to your memory warehouse, all right? And then they allow it to go out. Now, before I get into explaining the hippocampus, let me prove to you that you never lose a memory. Let's say you're sitting on the couch with your friend, you're watching TV, a new movie, old movie, doesn't matter. And you look at the person, you go, God, I know them. And then you go, who's that? And they say, oh, that's Denzel Washington when he was a little younger. Oh, yeah, I know Denzel Washington, okay? I've known him forever, thanks, whatever. And now that proves it's in your memory warehouse. You didn't lose the memory, because if you didn't know who he was, you would say, oh, I've never heard of Denzel Washington. Now, probably you haven't been on this planet very long because he's been in an awful lot of movies. But what it really means is if you did remember him, that means it's in the warehouse, you somehow couldn't recall it. And that's where the hippocampus comes into play. What the hippocampus, I like to describe it as a revolving door at a hotel. You know, it's kind of cute as a kid when you go through it, they're fun. But when you walk through them, if that revolving door ever sticks, you're not getting through till something gets greased and opens it up. But that's the same as your memories. Unfortunately, as we age, our hippocampus can tend to stick, and then if it's not dealt with, stick a lot more, like it did for me before I solved my memory problems. Now, also, it doesn't mean that your memory warehouse is bad. This is like going out and you try to start your car. It's normally a battery or a starter, but if you open up the hood, the rest of the engine's still there. You wouldn't call somebody, could you tow my car away and it's no good anymore? No. You'd fix the battery problem or the starter problem. And that, since the revolving door is the hippocampus, it just sticks every now and then, and not all the time. What our memory system that I created does, it greases that revolving door, your hippocampus, and it allows all of those memories that you used to know when your memory was younger and better, it comes through all the time. Our system doesn't give you a new memory. It actually takes you back when you had a better memory. And what it does, it actually teaches you how to re-engage that memory, and it teaches you how to relock it so you can remember Denzel Washington or anything else at will. So the only solution I know of is the guaranteed results memory system that I created that works every time, or it's 100% of your money back. So, but I want you to remember something that's very important. There is no memory problem that you can ever have that can't be fixed as long as it's before the onset of dementia or Alzheimer's. So you got to protect your memory before it gets to that stage. Now, let's go to my closing comments where we show you how to fix your memory right now. Thanks again. So I hope you enjoyed this session and maybe you learned a little bit about your memory too. You see, as we age, our memory just tends to get worse and doesn't allow you to recall things that you used to know. So it really is up to you to protect your memory now before it gets worse because of this very scary fact. 1 out of every 3 senior citizens in America dies of Alzheimer's. Don't let that be you. So go to our website right now and see how the guaranteed results memory system will dramatically improve your memory or your money back. Thanks again and have a blessed day. Hi there, thanks again for watching our video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube series. It helps us get the word out so more people like you can improve their memory forever. Thanks again.